Hey, lay the f down. Lay the f down. Lay the f down. Now let's go.
It's 2 in the morning. American soldiers are searching for a local resistance leader. Rooting out the resistance in Iraq is a messy business. Every night, more Iraqi families come face to face with American force. Every night, there's more distress.
Huh? What's your name? What's your name?
His name's Ahmed, I don't know who he is.
Okay. The man in the balaclava is a local informant.
We took him as prisoner, kept him for about 3 or 4 days. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll use those guys to show us different houses where members of that terrorist cell or whatever cell they're operating with, where they live. So just use as leverage against them with the hope that they'll be let out of jail earlier, whatever the case may be. Just similar to what the police do back in the States. So it works out pretty well.
You don't think there's a risk going into people's houses like that it might make them more scared of you and sort of more, you know, anti-American?
Not really.
It turned out the men arrested are not resistance fighters at all. They're just cousins of the man the soldiers were looking for. But they were bound, hooded and taken away, all the same. A wife asked the soldiers to let her husband at least to take his shoes.
I'm right behind you. What's that? I'm right behind you. Your father's laughing at me?
I spent 10 days with Charlie Company. These men are all professional soldiers and have been in Iraq since April. Their job is making Highway 1 safe. It's become the most dangerous road in the world. It links Baghdad to Tikrit. Today, the soldiers are dealing with the now familiar problem of a roadside booby-trap bomb.
Yep, it's a bomb.
A live bomb?
Yeah, a live bomb. He's pulling. Could you please let my mom and dad know I love them?
Incredibly, the captain of the company picks up the live bomb and carries it to a safe place to be exploded.
Let's go.
He comes to work or he's fired. I'll talk to him.
Because
This is the man who picked up that bomb. Meet Captain Carl Fitzy, commander of Charlie Company. He's partial to the odd cigar and now finds himself as de facto governor of the area. Today he's having a meeting with the newly recruited Iraqi police force in the area. The body language is revealing. The Iraqi policemen are complaining that too many of their colleagues have been killed recently.
This is their duty. Correct or no?
You're correct.
It's their duty. Call on.
You're correct. Tell Mohammed I want to see him tomorrow morning. Okay? Tell Mohammed I want to see him tomorrow morning.
If I
want to see you. I want to see Mohammed. You, and me. We need to sit down tomorrow morning. We need to iron this out. There's a lovely Iraqi culture of firing weapons in the air. We love it. We love it. Yeah, we're pretty sure that it's probably going to end up with about a dozen dead Iraqis before we get out of here. Because you know what? I see an Iraqi with a weapon outside, and I just shoot him. Okay, we're not playing this. Oh, I think he's playing celebratory fire. There's no such thing as celebratory fire. There's enemy fire and there's return fire. That's what it is. So anyway, they don't get it. So I think we've already killed like 2 or 3 of them, and they just don't get it. They're just going to keep doing it. You know, you'd think when they heard my Bradley coming, they'd be smart enough for like the next half hour to not shoot in the air, but no. I love this place. This place is great.
We're here. We're not leaving for a while. Come pay us a visit.
Mortar attack. The soldiers scramble into their vehicles and charge into Samara in search of the man who fired at them.
Start it up! Start it up!
This man was found loitering near what was believed to be the mortar launch site.
Everybody.
No, down! Get down! Down!
Point security. Fucking security.
First Sergeant Michael can speak Arabic. He can cross the language divide that hampers so many of the missions in Iraq. But his Arabic isn't winning many hearts and minds.
ما عندي كل شيء والله.
اعطيهم ايدك، اذا ما تعطيني ايدك والله بجوبك هناك وبطخك على براسك. فاهمني؟ ما تطلع عليه، هذا ما هو بيساعدك. هلا بجيب كمان 10 هون وبضربوك على راسك. هذا بده يحطوك. Give me another flex cuff.
صباح. أنا مالي شغل تعال.
The suspect, bound and hooded, was left in a waste ground for hours before being taken away into detention. Back at the base, the Rock, as the men call it, it's all about camaraderie. And the overwhelming conviction that their cause is just.
It's not our job and our position to question the commander-in-chief. The boss, President Bush, said go, and we will cut our own throat for President Bush. That's bottom line.
For others, with their own children, the routine of raiding Iraqi homes is wearing them down.
Mission comes first. We go into a house, and going in, we know there's a high-value target in there, and there's women and children around. We try to do the safest, easiest extraction that we can, so no one gets hurt. Try not to think about, well, what if this goes wrong and, you know, something happens and there's women and children. We try not to think like that.
Corporal Turpin hasn't seen his own family since July last year.
This old highway's getting longer. It seems there ain't no end inside.
My job is to go in, find the bad guys, and kill them. I'm trained for that. They want to see a burning Bradley downtown. That's what they want. They want to be jumping up and down, saying, you know, got it with the, you know, Allah Akbar, God is great, and on Al Jazeera TV. And they hunt you. They hunt you. They used to say that they would park at this southern OP, and the average time for the first incoming RPG round was 120 seconds.
The campfires become a place of reflection for the men. PFC Little has reservations about his time in Iraq.
It's not every day that you can live in a movie. It's a unique job, you know, but I mean, I wouldn't want to do this again. You know, being overseas, deployed to Iraq, you know, fighting a war and all kinds of stuff like that. My country called me, I came out here, I'm doing the job, you know, doing it to the best of my ability, but it's not something I want to do it again. I would do it again if my country asked me to, but I don't want to do it again.
When on leave recently, Little went to a shopping mall with his wife.
I started to realize that, hey, you know, I'm looking at all the exits as I'm walking by. I'm seeing what every person has in their hands as, you know, they're 50 meters away from me. I'm like looking in every store while I'm walking down here. And I wasn't even trying to do it. It was like, you know, second nature. It was just coming. And I felt naked. I didn't have any weapon. I didn't have any gear. I didn't have my squad with me. And I seriously felt naked. I was like, oh my God, you know, what the hell is going on? This is not cool. I'm a little bit scared that it's gonna be like this for like the rest of my life type thing.
Hey, hold two.
Another night, another raid in Samara, and this is happening every night until the end of December. Ural occupies, the woman cries as the soldiers burst into her home.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're going through everything. Let's go.
As dawn breaks, the soldiers and their prisoners are back at their camp. For the Charlie Company, it was a successful night's work. A few of the soldiers paused to take photo souvenirs.
That's all right. Just take it.
I did.
No, you didn't. I took it.
It's the battering.